What's up, Schwartz Force? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at the most tactical watch I've ever had on my wrist, and that is this Dailos Waveform Ghost Automatic Titanium watch. And I gotta say, this watch is pretty badass, and I did receive this from another reviewer that is in the League of Watches. I'll link them down in the description, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on this one and then shipping it off to the next reviewer here shortly. Now, please keep in mind that this is a prototype watch, so I'm just sharing with you my thoughts on it for you guys, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on it too, so be sure to drop a comment before the video ends down below. Now, in case if you're new to the channel, my name is Dave. May the Schwartz be with you, and hey, did you know it's a great day to wear a watch? Today I have on another slick black tactical watch from my collection, the Infantry Bell & Ross homage watch. Unfortunately, these are no longer available for sale at this time, which is a shame, but I have reviewed it in full. You can check that out up here if you haven't seen it yet. I highly recommend it. But all right, let's go ahead and flip the camera around and get into it. Okay guys, so here we have the Dailos Waveform Ghost, but real quick, before we get into the watch review, I just wanted to take a moment to point out this new artwork I got from Better Than Design Studios. Now, most of you have seen my other metal Chromalux print, the Everest, which is a Rolex Explorer art piece, and now I have a proper desk art piece. And this is a new print that they have, which is an acrylic print of the Rolex Caliber 3135 movement. And I like that since you never really see the Rolex movements due to their solid casebacks, this was an awesome idea by Better Than Design. So there are other movements you can choose from as well in case you're not a fan of Rolex. So check them out. And I'm going to link their site down below, but these aren't affiliate links or anything like that. I'm just sharing a cool company that I've come across. The acrylic print is really nice quality and it's done well. I like that you can mount it different ways. And I believe the backing plate is also magnetic, so you can even toss it on your fridge. And there's a little acrylic stand that it comes with too. So you'll be seeing this a lot more in future videos, as well as my other Explorer art piece. So just shout out real quick to Better Than Design Studios. All right, let's get into this review of the Dailos. Now I'm hoping that this is how the name is pronounced, because at least in English, the spelling of D-A-I, like in daily, is pronounced day. But I guess it could be Dailos. So I hope I'm saying it right. We'll see. Okay, now the Dailos Waveform Ghost is currently available for pre-order and set to ship out around April or May of this year. They do have some other case and dial color options, so I'm going to link the Dailos website and Kickstarter down below so you can check that out, but these are not affiliate links. Now let's start up with some measurements as we always do. So we have a case diameter of 40 millimeters. If we include the crown here at the 4 o'clock position, that's going to put it right at around 44 millimeters. Lug to lug height is 47 millimeters, and the case thickness with this double dome sapphire crystal is just under 14 millimeters. We also have a lug width of 20 millimeters, so this watch will play nice with lots of strap choices out there. The case material is made from titanium, which is DLC coated, and I must say, the light feeling of this watch is really nice. I think watch weight can be subjective, as some guys and gals may want a little heft on their watches or on their wrist. This watch may not be for you, but I would humbly implore you to check out a titanium watch before writing them off. You may be surprised. Okay, this prototype model came with this black Zulu strap with PVD coated tang buckle and hardware, but keep in mind that when you order your Waveform Ghost, it will actually come on a black DLC coated titanium bracelet to match the case. So that is something you want to keep in mind when we go over pricing towards the end. You will still have the option to buy this particular Zulu strap for 15 bucks at the time of this recording in case if you want to have this look as well. Case shape is nice with these curved lugs that come to a sharp point, and we see the fronts of the lugs are brushed and the sides of the case are brushed, and there's this thin, high polished beveled edge that separates them, and this goes from lug tip to lug tip fully. The lugs are drilled as well, so swapping straps is a breeze. There is a signed crown with a coin edge at the 4 o'clock position, and it does screw down. The caseback is also a screw down caseback and features a nice engraved image of an anchor with a chain wrapped around it, and we see indication of the model name, sapphire crystal, titanium material, and the movement powering this watch, which is the Seiko NH35 automatic movement that does allow both hand winding and features hacking of the second hand when pulled out into position 2. Now the bezel of this watch is a 60-click unidirectional bezel with a ceramic insert. There is a little bit of backplay on this particular model, so I'm hoping that with the production versions, they'll tighten that up just a little bit. There is Loom only at the 12 o'clock position in this triangle shape. We see a combination of Arabic numerals in increments of 10, as well as stick indices that are applied in a high polished black to give some subtle contrast against the matte ceramic bezel color. I do like that instead of the traditional minute stick indices up to the 20-minute markings, there are instead these curved lines. And since there's not Loom applied to these markings, I think it was a really nice style and design choice by Dailos. Moving to the dial, we see there's a double dome sapphire crystal that has a nice beveled edge that plays with the light just a bit. And there are also 5 layers of AR coating applied to the underside of the crystal as well. The stark contrast between black and white used on this dial and on the hands gives a very cool pop art effect. I like that the broad sword-shaped hands are split and the minute hand reaches all the way out to the chapter ring, and the use of a simple needle, second hand with the lollipop pip gives it a nice touch. There are round pip hour markers applied to the dial and double stick markings at 12 and 6 with a single stick marker at 9. The chapter ring is actually the sloped Rayhot of the watch and has simple stick indices for the minute and square indices in increments of 5. We see Dailos branding and logo printed at the 12 o'clock with waveform text and indication of automatic movement and 300 meters water resistance printed at 6 o'clock. The font is clean, minimalist, and unobtrusive in my opinion. I really like it. We see a date window at 3 o'clock with a simple white line printed for the date box. The date change starts at around 10:30 p.m. and finishes just before midnight. On this particular example, the date wheel seems to be off just a tad, but I have no doubt the production models will align without any issues. And I like that Dailos chose to use a matching date wheel color in black with white font, which is also crisp and clear. A white date wheel would have stuck out like a sore thumb on this dial for sure. Now the Loom on this watch is good, but I think if Dailos chooses to put additional layers of Loom on the production model, it will go from good to great. They are using BGW9 Swiss Superluminova that looks awesome, but on this particular version it does seem to fade a bit quicker than usual. Now lastly, the accuracy of an NH35 movement can vary, so let's get this one on the time graph and see what we're working with. Okay, let's get this on the wrist as we summarize and talk price. Currently, the pre-ordering price is listed on sale at $399 on their website. I think the price is going to put some interested buyers on the fence. And the reason for that is you're getting some really amazing features for one major trade-off, and that's this. You're getting a titanium case with titanium bracelet, BGW9 Loom, AR-coated sapphire crystal, 300 meters of water resistance, a color-matched date wheel, but then you're only getting an NH35 movement. It may be hard for some to accept knowing the NH35 is used in so many lower tier priced watches, and I think a Swiss movement or a higher beat movement, it would be easier for most to take that jump to the $400 or $500 price point, but that's just my opinion. I'm definitely interested to hear your thoughts on this one, so before you leave, drop a comment, and if you like this video, please smash that thumbs up. It really does help out my channel. And of course, if you're not a part of the Schwartz Force, tap on my face over here to join the family, and also for more content, check out this video right up here. It's a lot of fun and I know you'll enjoy it. So as always, may the Schwartz be with you, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys at the next one. As always, take care.